until the Queen was toasted. When at last this happened, the fierce decorum of the first glasses of wine fell off, and people began to converse companionably. Lennox had already forgotten half the names he had heard, but to his pleasure he discovered that the person seated to his left, a second lieutenant called Halifax, was an agreeable sort. "How long have you been with the Lucy?" Lennox asked. "About 5 months," said Halifax, who was a plump fellow with a face slick and red from the warmth and wine. He seemed somehow gentle, though not the card-playing, hard-drinking type Lennox might have expected. His voice was soft and melodic, and his face was more than anything a kind one. "What brought you on board?" "Captain Martin's previous second lieutenant had been lost at sea just before, and I met the ship at Port Mahon to replace him." Poor chap. A troubled look passed over Halifax's face, and his eyes ran along the faces of the table. "Yes, unfortunately, the Navy can be unkind. Not all men get their wishes. Not all lieutenants are made captain, for instance, however much they feel they deserve it. Or take my case. Nobody likes getting work at another man's expense, of course. But I admit that I'm happy for this time at sea. Shore is dull, don't you find?" "I don't," said Lennox, "but then I've nothing to compare it to." "Very true. Do you fish at least?" "When I was a boy, I did. Not since then. I've a spare rod. You must come with me to the quarter-deck sometime." Halifax smiled to himself, and his eyes fixed somewhere in the middle distance. "Watching your line bob along the water as the sun goes down and the ship is quiet, a mild wind leaning over the rail, cool breeze, perhaps a cigar. It's the only way to live, Mr. Lennox."